This year, my friends Em and Liam invited me to join them for a section of their PCT hike.
Alright, what is the PCT?
Well, the PCT is a trail that runs from the US-Canada border to the US-Mexican border, and as many might be mistaken, including myself, it is not the Pacific Coast Trail, rather it is the Pacific Crest Trail, meaning that you constantly are just climbing up and down mountains and there's not an ocean in sight. It was a rude awakening.
Luckily, I had a work trip to San Fran, so I left a week early and joined them. My trip started at 6 AM in Canberra with a flight to Sydney. After that, I flew to Vancouver. And finally, after 24 hours, I landed in San Francisco. After changing into my hiking outfit, I headed into San Francisco city centre.
So I just dropped my luggage off at the dodgiest phone repair shop known to man. But I'll keep it for 8 days for 30 USD, so that's one problem solved. Got 20 minutes to get to my Amtrak bus to get into Truckee, and after that I have to get a private taxi. Found Em and Liam last night at like 9 o'clock. Just camped up next to the 4 water tanks like they said. Yeah, it's good to end the transit.
Let's go!
Yo! So we just left Sierra City. I'm gonna get my first trail miles in. Yeah, I don't know.
Now, I'm not going to give you a play-by-play of the rest of the trip. I'm just going to convey the vibe.
Oh, how good's Hitchin?
Hitchin in California. I've got next to the master one.
How long is the Pacific Crest Trail?
Oh mate, too fucking long. It is 2,600 something miles, which to put in perspective is just like start walking and then don't stop ever for like 5 months.
Yeah, it's the kind of length where like, imagine walking until you don't get any extra satisfaction for an extra day of walking. You're still enjoying it, but it's not like you've hit your satisfaction saturation and then you're about halfway. And then it just keeps going. There's like trail markers that have people write quotes on, and the one that kind of describes the PCT the most that I've seen is like, fuck this shit. Oh wait, it's kind of pretty. And I feel like that it's a lot of that. You kind of like, why is it so bloody long? And then you kind of stop for a moment and you're like, this is stunning. No place I'd rather be.
Ice bath for the feet and Nutella.
This is the definition of hiker trash right here.
I think this is high life, not trash.
There's nothing trashy about this.
Yeah.
So the PCT has been probably the adventure where there's been the single least focus on speed. Because I can't change where I finish this adventure, there's no point going faster or slower. We just have to go at a certain pace. Going faster will just get us to the end faster, but that's not the point. The point is experiencing the PCT.
Would you say it's more about the journey than the destination?
Yeah, it's definitely about the journey, not the destination. Because for me, the destination is it Caesar's Circus in Reno, and that's not going to be nearly as good as what we have here. How good. Thunderstorms rolling in, just got a hitch into Claire Tappan Lodge.
First drops are starting.
Yeah, ideal timing. Whoa. Any lessons learned from the PCT?
I guess I have a few. Firstly, if you're grumpy, you're probably hungry. Secondly, not much happens when you tap out of life for a while. You think you can't because it's all busy, but then when you tap in, nothing's really changed. And then I guess the third one is I probably don't need to walk for 150 days ever again.
In the end, I got to experience 7 days on the PCT, and that's the entire point.